good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. Relationship, I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever, yeah.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A season of work and all the hype have led to this. The kick is away, and off we go in the Super Bowl. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Hop, seven, check.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Here we go. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Cougar 19. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Tag. Ready?
Warren here from the gun. Oh, the football's loose. The Buccaneers pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but your first time out fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st down. Here's Baker. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're thrown into a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Irving on the inside give. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Gets it to him on the screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and 4 coming up now.
King! 20!
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
Keelan Robinson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
From the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Tap the 60!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Left side, pump by Metcalf. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on! Hit! Cowboy 80! 60 Maverick! 60
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready! Viking 18! Go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ready!
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Tap the 60! Ready!
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Ready up!
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18! Buffalo 18! 65! Ready!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Warriors 70.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll run here with Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Stephanie. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Alert. Alert.
He gets it again. And he's going to fight for it and get in. Touchdown. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, buddy.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180.
They give to Irving to start this drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. This complete to Cole. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Set. 20. What's up?
Setting up the screen here to Rodman. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Baker now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18, 5 here. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Controlling the left side to Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down from the 42. Richardson now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Dragon 60.
First down throw here from Richardson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 14, Buccaneers 10.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Once again, Irving. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 now from the 46.
180.
Right back to Irving now. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Real. King. What's up?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Up.
3rd and short, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's good. For the Buccaneers, first down.
Irving here from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Run. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Third and long for him here. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The kick by McLaughlin. Point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Robinson with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Come on, come on. 19, Charger, 19.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Richardson on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shut him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, alert, alert! Watch out!
Throw here, third down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction, it takes tremendous intuition, and then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
And he had stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
This is Warren, headed right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Absolutely fires it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
As him running the comeback. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Come on, come on. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
Richardson on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. So set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stop at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Real. 180! Alert! What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Mayfield. Riding right side by McMillan. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. With 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's got him, that's McMillan. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offensive line fast.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Vicarious speed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll start the drive with Warren. Has good room at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 65 Cowboy 80.
He'll send a receiver left. This is Henry on second. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Smith on the tackle. A gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's the Steelers in front, and they're closing in on a record-setting 7th title. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 7.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. Will Slime puts a goal on this play after a game of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Space to the left. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Mayfield to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. Jump off, caught by his back. And he goes out, just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Finds a man right side. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
180. What's up?
Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Still has room inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This complete to Cole. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Looking quickly here. First down throw here. Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
At the 40-yard line.
180. Start.
Baker now off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down there, and they pick him off again. And the Steelers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception in the night.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
Henry, here's a gift to Warren. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Vita Vea on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Steady.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Shot. 19 tight. Nice. Bronco 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Steady. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Steady.
Warren quick on the draw. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Nike, 19. Kennedy line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey. Let's go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Get it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Get it.
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
It's a designed run for Richardson.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
18 Cardinals.
And it's another Lombardi for the Steel City. The Pittsburgh Steelers